Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to another episode. This episode is on living your dream life. And I have to say, I'm really living my dream life. I'm not everywhere where I want to be, but I can honestly tell you that I'm really happy. I wouldn't change anything right now. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird statement. I could still change things because you wanna go somewhere, but I like the process that I'm in right now. So for me, nothing needs to change because everything is already changing in the right direction that I actually want it to go. So I'm on the right path. I feel like I'm on the right timeline, and I feel like this is where I should be. So I'm just gonna give you some examples of what's happening in my life and what's good and what's less good, and you can see if there's anything in your life that you can apply some of the techniques to that I'm actually doing. So one of the things I am doing a lot is my morning meditations. I love my morning meditations. Right now I'm doing my channeling sessions because I'm doing this course from Daniel Scranton, the mega channeling course of 9 months. It's really nice. I had the first session, and next week, in 10 days, I have the second one. Really excited about that. But that has nothing to do with this. Well, it does because I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it felt so much out there that I couldn't really do it. I was blocking myself there. And that's also something. When are you living your best life? And what I said is in another video as well, but not everybody is watching every video because not every video is for everybody because of all the numerology types and stuff. So what Bashar said, and Bashar is, if you don't know who that is or what that is, it's actually... It's an extraterrestrial entity channeled by Daryl Anka, and he says the living your or being your true authentic self, that is what you're here to do in life, and that is when you are living your perfect life. And that's something that resonates with me a lot, but I also feel a lot of resistance because I want to live my true life, but it's there's all these challenges and obstacles. To do that, I have to overcome my own challenges, and it's going better and better, but it's still there's still challenges, so there's still pretty hard, but yeah, I like it. So one of my biggest challenges is that I still care too much what other people think. Well, by setting up this channel and releasing these videos, I'm actually releasing a lot of this, and it feels really good. But still, there's some tension there, still some resistance there to share it with everybody. And what was nice is that for those who don't know, I live in a community. We live with 14 people in the same house, and adults, and then we have a couple of kids running around here as well. It's a lot of fun. Right now I'm also really leaning into it. I really love it, and I even feel like I'm in a better place here right now than a year ago or 2 years ago. And yeah, you live pretty close lives. You can do your own thing, obviously, but right now somebody's leaving and then somebody else is taking her place, and so we're having all these dinners with new candidates, and it's fun because yesterday the candidate asked, what are you doing right now that you're passionate about, or so something like that was the question. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna share something that they don't know yet, and that's gonna be way out there. So I shared with the group that I'm doing this channeling course to channel, for example, my spirit guides and stuff. And the funny thing is, people were like, okay, but nobody asked any questions. Nobody said anything about it. Nobody talked to me after it about it. So people here are pretty open-minded. Not everybody is as spiritual. There are a couple that are really spiritual. But for me, it was fun to do this because I felt like, oh crap, I'm next. I'm gonna say something now, and it's gonna be out there. And it felt weird to say it in that group here on my channel. This feels like my safe space, even though this goes out into the world so that even more people can watch this. But at the dinner table, it was just a small group. I think we were with 9 people in total, or 10. And I shared this, and it felt really naked to share it. But I'm really glad I did. It's also one of the challenges. So I'm overcoming it. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and it feels good. It feels good eventually, because at the time I'm like, oh shit, I'm really gonna tell this, and people are gonna think I'm crazy. So that's where I'm at now. I think in a year's time, I will have done so many videos that I'm like, I don't care what you people think. It's okay. You can think this is weird. That's perfectly fine. In a year time, I will also have finished the course. I'll probably have channeled some substantial, channeling content. I don't know how to call it, but I will have channeled something. Well, that's my expectation, because I'm already it already is kind of working, but not at the level where Bashar and Abraham Hicks and Daniel Scranton himself and Elizabeth April and all the others that are really good at this and have been doing these things for years. But for me, so a big lesson for me is to be vulnerable and to show sides to people that I think they might not like, but I'm showing it anyway. And that's something that's a big one for me. If it's a big one for you as well, then see if there's something that you can share that you don't want to share, but it's not as big as I'm channeling aliens, but maybe a little bit maybe your friends already think it's weird that you're meditating, and just tell them and see what happens, or think of something yourself. And your challenge might be a completely different one. So this is just more from my perspective what my challenge is. So living your true authentic self, and I feel that I'm very spiritual. I have not always embraced that. I've maybe not even always known that, but I was. And that's a funny thing. I was always interested in aliens and that kind of stuff. And I was actually a bit too young for it. But when the X-Files came out, I think I was 11 or 12. And I watched everything. Every week, I think it was, let's say, a Friday night, they would air another episode, and I would watch it. And sometimes it would freak me the F out. Sometimes I really couldn't sleep. There were some freaky episodes in there, but it was so cool. And I always thought, there's something here that I believe. I know that not everything is real here, but I know there's something in this. It feels like this could be really true. So it's fun that now I'm trying to channel those kind of entities. On the other hand, I said it is in another video as well, but I am truly living, I'm trying to live as close to my authentic self as possible. So I'm also a master builder, and I already knew this, but I didn't know it was called that way, because I knew that I always like to build stuff. I want to build stuff. I have a project. I'm working on it. I'm building it. I'm in my free time. I tell my girlfriend, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, but I want to build something. I'm gonna do something. So you do you. I do me, and I'm just gonna do something in this regard. And right now I'm really embracing the fact that I'm doing this as a freelancer. So I have a nice income from that right now. And it's kind of like all the puzzle pieces are falling into place. And I think because I am more true to my authentic self, the puzzle pieces can fall in their place more easily because I'm working from a place of power, a place of strength, from my own strength and how I work best. And these videos, they give me a lot of energy as well. I really enjoy it. Today I also recorded another video. Yesterday I created 4 YouTube shorts and created a video as well. So my time is pretty limited because I work a lot as well. But right now, because my time is limited, it's so efficient. It's like like people who have kids. They only have a few hours to themselves, so they really have to do what they want. And for me, this is the perfect sweet spot. So I work at least 3 days a week for my freelance jobs, and I can work at least 2 days on my own business if I want, and I'm calling this my own business. And in the weekends, like today, it's actually at Saturday. It's 6 p.m. on a Saturday right now. So yeah, this is what I like to do right now, and it gives me a lot of fulfillment, satisfaction. Yeah, it feels really really good to do this. So I feel like right now I'm finally on my sweet spot with some balance. Back in the day, I think when I was around 25, and I'm 39 now, so then you can see how long ago that was. I started my first company around that time, 24, 25 or something. And this was really good, really nice. I was working a lot of hours, but I also felt like there kind of like the balance was gone. So I was only working and playing football. I had no social life. I had no girlfriend. I only had those 2 things, and that's it. And right now I have, well, my social life, my community life, my football life, my work life, my life with my girlfriend. Did I already mention that? And I also have, well, I don't have much of a social life at this point because I'm really focusing on all these things. But there are some small aspects of a social life here and there. I've really, the last years, I've partied a lot, and my life always works in waves. So right now, I'm with the partying, I'm here. With the working and feeling fulfillment, I'm here. So yeah, it feels good. And so somebody, our entire friend group, or my entire friend, well, it's a shared friend group with some other people, and they're going to this party. And every year, this is almost like the party of the year, and it's the 16th of December. And I don't feel it. I don't feel it. It's like really extravagant. It's really cool. But like, no, I'm not feeling it. So even though a lot of people are going and they want me and my girlfriend to go as well, not going. And yesterday a friend of mine said, hey, I don't have, I'm not going to that party, but it's my birthday and I'm going to this party. It's going to Rotterdam Rave. And I said, I'm not feeling it, man. I'd love to go some other time, but not right now. And that's also a really big difference with me a couple of years ago and me now, is that I would have jumped at any of these things because I was really enjoying that life. And right now I'm really enjoying my current life. And I also have to remind my girlfriend that this feels really good. We're both building our companies, and she is doing really well, and we're both doing really well actually. And my energy level is through the roof, because now it's 6 and I'm still recording videos just because I love it so much. And it's a Saturday. I don't care. I just I love doing this. And she also has had a really steady growth in her company during this time that we're not partying as much. And I just love when I'm on Monday. I say I'd go to the office on Tuesdays usually for the first time of the week, and on Monday I'm like, Monday evening, oh, I can't wait to go to the office tomorrow. So that's where I'm at. So it's not where I thought like 10 years ago that my perfect life would be to not do anything, to not have any responsibilities anymore. I noticed that I need to be in some kind of sweet spot of having some responsibilities, having a lot of flexibility, having some freedom, having some structure, having some room or some space for my creativity, and doing this thing on the side, and doing my thing in spirituality and numerology and whatever. And I really love it. So it took me 39 years to get to this point, and a year ago I had no clue what I was actually gonna do. A year ago I actually thought I was going into crypto and going into NFTs, and I was fully in that. And the year before that too, actually. And now it's totally different, and I still like those areas. And maybe I will work or will build something in those spaces, but for now, this is my sweet spot. This is where I want to be. So that's a little video from me. And I hope there's something of value for you in this as well, that you can see like, okay, maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe I am, my job is fulfilling to me. I'm just not doing it in the correct way. Or maybe I should grab a party or two every month, every week, or whatever works for you. And right now I'm really trying to focus on following my passion. And today was my exercise to myself was, today you're gonna do whatever you feel like doing most. So you're gonna follow your passion all day. And well, we're 6 o'clock now, and I'm doing this. I'm recording videos because this excites me. So I'm doing all kinds of stuff. So I watched some anime today. I watched some, I had a meeting. I arranged some stuff for the community. I did all kinds of things. I actually did some laundry. That was kind of like a necessary evil, but it didn't take that much time, because I have to have my clean clothes for football tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm playing football. Somebody invited me to join a friendly game today, a friendly football game, and I declined. Usually I say yes to these things because I want to play football. I want to do it. But today I strongly felt, no, we're going to do different things today. And I'm curious to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm actually smiling, but tomorrow is actually a really sad day. My dog died a year ago tomorrow. So like our joint custody dog from my parents and me. That's kind of the most clear way I can say it and keep it short. It's not true, but it kind of is. So he died a year ago. It's still very emotional for me. I have this picture frame here with photos on it, and when I see him sometimes, I still tear up. It's still it's still heavy. I miss him a lot. And tomorrow, I know that something is going to happen tomorrow. I'm gonna do something with this kind of anniversary. Anniversary sounds nice, and this is not nice, but yeah, it's I think there's another word for this, but I don't know at this point. Something's gonna happen, and I'll share that in another video. I know that already. Today I'm gonna get an inkling of what's gonna happen tomorrow. That's the only thing I know so far. And tomorrow, well, first of all, I'm gonna start it off with playing some football, and I'm excited. I've got so much energy. I want to play a match. I'm gonna score a couple of goals, or make sure that the team scores a couple of goals. I'm feeling it. I'm ready. So I think this is all for this episode. So it's kind of a catching up from me, but also trying to get you some insights in how to live your true, authentic self life. So for you, the exercise is tomorrow, or maybe you can start today already, but tomorrow is it depends. Let's say next Saturday, you're gonna do a day completely from passion to passion. Whatever you want to do most, do it. Do most, do it. And go from there. And if there's other people involved, you do it with consent. All right. If you like this video, give it a like, please. And I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic day. Much love. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.